everyone, Ghost here, and welcome to American Truck Simulator. I've been waiting a while to do this video. It's basically my first attempt at making a video with regards to any truck sim. I've been playing truck sims for quite some years. I started out with American long haul and hauling on the Wheels of Steel series. I've played ETS, I've played ETS2 quite a bit, and obviously now with ATS available I just had to come and see what's what. Also, as you can probably see now, I'm not using one of the trucks that was part of the release, the initial release. I decided to use Viper 2's mod with the P389, and my compliments to Viper 2. This is one brilliantly well made mod. It's a lot of fun to use, it's extremely well modeled, and all the tuning and all the lights and everything just fits extremely well. As you can see, lots of chrome, big stacks, lots of lights. My vision or my dream of what my perfect American interstate cruiser will look like. I've already got a trailer hooked on. It's packaged food going from Oakland to Sacramento. I'm going to do a shortish video. I just want to get the feeling from you guys on how you experienced the video and what you thought about it, as well as get some ideas of what I can improve on, what I can do differently. Also get some feedback from you guys on mods that I can try. Maybe do videos on different types of mods, or suggestions from you guys on what mods you'd like me to do, show you, etc. So let's get on with that. Let's get the job done and let's see how the journey goes. Here's the beat all hooked up to the trailer. Quite a longish trailer. See, there's a lot of lights around my truck, so I like the big rigs with a huge amount of lights. Okay, let's fire it up. I'm using the Logitech G27 steering wheel with 8-shifter configuration. It's not the most comfortable of configuration to get used to initially. It does take some time to get used to, especially shifting between the various ranges, going from the lower range gears up to the higher range gears with the different buttons you have to push. Also, shifting is a very sensitive task where you have to make sure that you shift precisely and your synchronization between clutch and shift is on time, otherwise you just get stuck in a neutral shift. But other than that, the Logitech and the 8-shifter configuration is a lot of fun, and it definitely adds a lot to the realism of being a trucker and playing the truck sim. So you might be asking why I'm not using the standard in-game trucks. The reason for that basically is, as I said, in my mind, trucking in America is all about the big, shiny, chrome, light up rigs that you see in YouTube videos and movies and on the TV. It's not the dull, dreary, modern trucks such as the 680 and the Beat they actually included in the release of the game. So I was a bit disappointed when I first heard that licensing of the older trucks or the classic look trucks have been an issue. And I thought to myself, why did they not follow the same principles as with ETS, where they would have the models of the trucks in-game, but with fictional names and fictional models. Now, like for instance, instead of a Beat, it's a Jack 3H8 or whatever. just to have the model in-game for the players to use, and then have modders maybe make a real name mod for the trucks as in the initial stages of ETS2, where they eventually had the licenses. Then ETS actually gave the real names and the real badges and everything to the trucks. That was, like I said, a bit disappointing to me. I would have loved to see more trucks initially in the release than just 2. Fair enough, we did receive the W900 as a DLC, but again it left almost a bad taste in one's mouth, because if they could release the entire truck as a DLC only a couple of weeks later, why not maybe push the release out a bit and include the truck as part of the release initially? But once again, that's just my opinion, my feelings about the matter. On the upside, the scenery in this game is immensely immersive. I saw the pictures of the places in real life compared to the in-game shots, and they are extremely realistic in how they look. It does add a lot to the realism of the game, in my opinion. And even though I'm not a US citizen and most probably will never ever see the places in real life, it does add to my feeling of being a trucker in the US. There's been a lot of conversations and discussions on forums, blog posts, etc. with regarding to the scale of the map currently in ETS, with, in my opinion, it being split down the middle, whether the scale is too small or the scale is correct as it is. I'm a bit split myself on the matter. I know from experience in the 18 Minutes of Steel environment that doing a coast-to-coast trip takes an immense amount of time if you have a large scale. But then again, how many truckers do a trip coast to coast non-stop? So if we had a functionality in the game where you can actually maybe save a trip and then go to bed or go in real life hours and come back and then pick up your journey where you left off last, that will maybe be an option. Otherwise, I'd like to see that a trip every 10 kilometers is basically equal to 1 real minute, real life minute, so that you just get a bit more driving time, a bit more time behind the wheel, for lack of a better explanation. The main reason for me saying that is because of the immense amount of work and immense detail that went into the scenery. I would like to spend more time driving, taking in that scenery, looking at it. But as it stands now, there's very little time to actually look around and immerse yourself I normally use second gear to start with. I feel the first 2 gears are just a bit too close, too short to actually utilize them. In a situation like this, for instance, I'll be shifting twice before I even completed the turn. Hey buddy. That was a bit close. So we're almost to our destination. I'm not very fond of the parking thing. If the parking is not too difficult, I'll do it, but I'm not too bothered about the extra 90 XP that you get for just parking a trailer. So if it's an easy one, I'll do it, otherwise I'll just skip it. See, that's going to be a tough one. I'm in a hurry. Okay, so we delivered this load from Oakland to Sacramento. Everything went well, no damages, nothing, and that's it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe, as well as leave me some comments on what you'd like to see, what I can do better, what I can change. Also give me some pointers as to mods that I can use and other mods I can try, and also if there's mods that you'd like me to try and then make some videos on, please let me know. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Cheers.